Okay, so we're back. I got the thing I needed in my computer to run this game. So, ow, I bit my tongue. Ah, jeez. Great start. Game? Hello? Good. There we go. Let's just start over. Let's just pretend that we weren't playing before. The canon mode is influence the decisions, cutscenes. So okay, yeah. Should be how I had it before.
Memories come to us in fragments. You live a jigsaw of experiences and emotions. Some memories are soothing and familiar. Wrapped inside them, you feel tranquil, complacent. And then there are the ones I have reconstructed. What I am about to show you. In these memories, there are imperfections, aberrations that defy algorithm and biology. I'm getting ahead of myself. You may not understand what you're seeing at first, but you must trust me. Trust yourself.
Oh, good. That part didn't hang on that screen for 10 minutes. That's good. What? Ubisoft? Ubisoft Connect opened. Pulled me out of the game. That's stupid. Is that my eagle?
A complex and precarious place. At war with itself for centuries. From that chaos and bloodshed, my opportunity surfaced.
I don't think we ever learned what's in that box. And by ever, I mean the first hour of gameplay. But they time skip, so I don't think they show us. Oh, yeah. Oh, right. The chair. Right, they do show us. Shows how much I remember the slideshow that I saw the first time playing this. That's a cool shirt. I like that shirt he's wearing.
Trago a cadeira, irmãos. Chegou na hora certa.
What the Barak now know? You are expected to appear before Lord Nobunaga today.
Thank you, Sir Mitsuhide. We are ready.
So I don't remember what I had the graphics set to before, so I just set them to medium. Because I remember I turned them down trying to get the game to run better and it still didn't work, so let's hope medium will not have the game crash later. It's definitely not running optimally. I did do a benchmark test. It averaged like 30-something frames with a high of like 40. It's not great, but I don't think it looks awful. Honestly, I think I would rather have the graphical fidelity than I would rather have frame rates. You know, as long as it's not running at 1 frame every 5 seconds. Like before I got the SSD. So yeah, if you didn't watch the stream I did after that stream, where I played Shapes, and I talked about what was happening, yeah, I had to order an entirely new SSD, so I had to wait for that to show up. Thankfully, so I also had to order a mounting rack, but thankfully they showed up at the same time, even though they were not coming from the same place. And I did fire this up to test it, to make sure that that was indeed the problem, and I believe problem solved. Glad to know that lady is supposed to not have eyebrows. There's this cutscene again, and oh look! He's not a distant load object! It's actually Nobunaga! Or his retainer. I don't remember what Nobunaga looked like. But I assume by the reaction it's Nobunaga. Man, that's a big wolf. Yeah, I don't know what fashion trend is going on with that lady, but I imagine it's one that has not stood the test of time. She does not have eyebrows, and I think that's weird.
Ikishita, O Lord Oda Nobunaga.
Vão chamar-nos para falar com o Lord Nobunaga em breve.
Eu falo com ele.
Viste como o Lord Nobunaga olhou para o Diogo? Será que nunca viu um homem negro antes?
Lord Nobunaga will see you now.
Diogo, espera aqui. Não digas nada.
Also, I'm so distracted by the eyebrows thing. That lady was probably important, so I should be sure to remember her. I should be sure to try to
He is my sword bearer.
keep in the back of my mind, like, oh, Nobunaga
He
spoke
does
to her.
not speak the language.
She must be important.
Lord Nobunaga commands it.
Devia ter deixado no porto. Ou flutuar no mar onde te encontramos.
Deus ajudou
What if we'll ever find out about that?
situação.
Why was he floating in a river? What happened to him? I assume probably racism. It's probably what happened. So far, I do like... I forget if I said this. So far, I do like how they have been presenting Nobunaga.
Lord Nobunaga, I present to you Father Valignano.
'Cause Nobunaga is
Father
always
Valignano has come to
flanderized as this evil conqueror, the demon lord.
You
But, like, that's not the reality of it.
Of course.
There were people far worse in feudal Japan than Nobunaga.
Please, accept this gift.
He burnt down, like, one town, and suddenly he's the most evil man in Japanese history.
In Portugal.
And that's kind of stupid, considering what some of his other contemporaries have done. Should go watch Gaijin Goomba's video on that. Because I don't remember everything he said in it, but
Your priests are
But I agree with him.
ready, Father Valignano. Perhaps
and I assume the part we see later
priest
is that town he burned that one time.
plead for their heads.
But we don't see him gleefully burning the village, like, ha ha ha, I am evil and I burnt a village. It's definitely presented as a war tactic.
Black man has the instincts of a warrior. As he realized the danger you are in, his
And this scene too,
eyes
this is
blazed
cool.
in the room.
He notices the warrior instinct.
He does not understand us.
I would have many questions for this man, if only he understood.
So
He is all the
I believe
people
this is
of
about to be
Kyoto
a dialogue option.
since his arrival.
So also didn't realize we're in Kyoto. Cool. Say nothing. I think that's what I picked last time.
A loyal sword bearer for me. He has freed me to focus on our Jesuit mission in these lands.
His name is Diogo?
That is what we call him.
Gods!
Faz o que eles disserem, Diogo.
All of you out!
I was gonna say you could have just told him to move, but they're under the assumption he doesn't understand Japanese, so...
Mitsuhide tells me you are playing at being simple-minded. He says you understand me better than the Christians do.
I don't remember what I picked last time. I guess I'll go with this one this time. Kind of just be like, well, you know, I don't want to speak out of turn. I don't know your customs. I don't know when it's okay for me to speak up.
Though I have spent some time in these lands, I am still a student of its language and customs.
By the sound of it, you might teach Louis Frois a thing or two.
I have practiced with him, but I also listen to the people here.
Frois amuses me, but this Valegnano I am not sure about.
Stand back.
Thank you, Lord Nobunaga.
Valegnano will not be pleased that I kept you here. What do you think he will do with you? Kill you?
I do not know. I have been subject to worse men, and I yet live.
These worse men? Who are they?
Say it like this, Nobunaga's actually interested in him. He wants to know. It's almost concern.
Father Valegnano, I will grant you what you came for. Your priests are free to move in these lands.
Thank you, Lord Nobunaga. You will not...
But your servant, Diogo, stays. He may yet prove useful to me.
Ah. Very well. Though he is good for little more than bearing your sandals.
Under me, sandal bearers become lords.
He sees the potential.
I see potential in this man.
I forgot
A
that line's right there.
that can
Didn't read it.
inspire armies.
Didn't read the subtitles, but I was like, yep, okay.
He may become a legend, or he may die.
This memory is fractured.
And I do think that Nobunaga is,
Trails off into
what's the word?
infinitesimally smaller fragments. I'll fast forward you to the next reassembled memory. One moment.
Like, I imagine Nobunaga's the kind of person who
Memory can be salvaged.
wouldn't care either way whether
Variety of reasons.
Yosuke lives or dies.
Data corruption, environmental
I'm sure he's rooting for him to live and be a good soldier, you know, be useful. But
Because she doesn't want
my
you to
understanding is that he is more, still don't know the word, you know, if he lives, cool. If he dies, oh well. Because a soldier that dies on the battlefield is like, well, it's kind of what soldiers do. You're either a good enough soldier that you live, or you're not, and you die. There we go. There's this cutscene actually playing instead of just being a screenshot of the opening frame. Dang, was that a point-blank shot in the face with a rifle? So I think it's going to switch to the other character before we really find out what they're doing here. But I believe this is that one time Nobunaga burned down a village. And my understanding is that there was a tactical reason to it. He wasn't just like, I feel like burning a village right now. But history sure does not like to remember him as anyone other than guy who burns villages for fun. Which, you know, Assassin's Creed really does not like that. The whole thesis of these games is, hey, what if like you could see see history for how it actually happened instead of just how people tell you it happened. But then, you know, there's also the sci-fi elements of like, oh, but actually, conspiracy theories, aliens, woo. Gods are actually they're actually a advanced race of people that invented humans. And all their magical artifacts, that's just science we don't understand. which is still fun. I don't mind the fictional element to the kind of historical. Like, I hear this game has some inaccuracies. I know Valhalla also had its inaccuracies. I'm sure all the games do. It's kind of what you got to do when you make fiction, unless you're making a documentary. But at that point, you know, it's not fiction. It's just a documentary. I'm sure you can strike a balance between, you know, like I'm sure there are fictional stories that are set in historically accurate settings, but, you know, just with, like, maybe characters that are made up. Yeah, I got you. But you know what I mean. You know, fiction requires a little bit of pretend, so I don't really care how far in the pretend area you go.
Can you feel the breeze, Yasuke? It fans the total destruction of Iga. A most perfect night. Ready to finish them off?
At your command, my lord.
What is it?
I've never fought a battle like this.
But you have fought a battle.
Lives.
Ever the righteous man. While Iga calls its unifier a tyrant, 40,000 of our countrymen ride with me. Is that tyranny, Yasuke?
No.
See, I like that.
No, it is conviction. They trust in their future with you.
Yes. And that belief makes you my samurai.
It's kind of like he's saying he's only as strong as he is. It's because he has the men fighting with him that choose to fight with him.
Go.
He's not forcing anyone.
Find Momochi Sandayu. His death will sever the sword from the hand of Iga.
So here's some speculation based on, you know, history, the history that this is based on. So I believe my brother told me that Nobunaga eventually gets betrayed by one of his retainers. And I believe it's not Yosuke. So that could potentially be a plot point later, is we see the retainer betray Nobunaga and kill him, and we will probably have to kill that retainer. My original thought was like, oh, well, you know, it's Assassin's Creed. You have this supposed tyrant, and then in history he got betrayed by his retainer. If we play as his retainer, we're probably the one who kills him. Oh yeah, I forgot I can do this. Should have done that when there were more of them in my way, but oops. So yeah, my original thought was that Yosuke would be the one. You know, he would become an assassin, and then eventually he would be like, he would be given the contract to kill Nobunaga. But you know, if we're saying it's a different retainer than Yosuke, then it makes sense that it makes more sense that actually it's the other way. It's the other retainer that kills him, and then we kill the retainer. Maybe the retainer who kills Nobunaga is the Templar, or Ancient One, or whatever they're called in this time period. Did I say refill rations? Oh, we're the guys with the guns. Oh, cool.
Nobunaga's samurai are no match for
Oh yeah,
Vikings.
flurrying.
Their armor is strong. I must break it.
Oh, armor. I thought that was a stance meter. Oh, you know what? I think Unity actually had a mechanic like that. Excuse me. I think it was called armor and not... Or maybe it was stance. I don't know. It's been a while. It's been at least a year since I played Unity. I haven't touched it since moving on to the next game.
My one-man army.
Got a cool fancy helmet. I'm still surprised that his helmet is fancier than Nobunaga's. I thought helmet fanciness implied rank.
Another memory, just fine articulate at this point. Listen carefully. Memories can be fractured, ignored, twisted, but what has been can never truly be lost. The past is power. Do you understand? Fujibayashi Shinawe. The structural integrity of her memories is solid. There is much for you and her to discover. I wish you luck. Otherwise, this will be the last time we speak. Goodbye. For now.
Earlier that night. That's pretty much the same scene. We're watching them approach. Again.
Oda Nobunaga.
We need a plan. Chichiwe, what do we do?
We ride to Aikuni Shrine. Now.
You're not
And then
telling me
this is as
everything.
far as I
I can
played.
see it on your face. What was in Hattori Hanzo's letter?
Also, I didn't catch that name before. Hattori Hanzo?
Someone else is coming to Iga?
Yes,
So, hashire.
but what they want from us, they cannot have.
Then we won't give it to them.
No, we won't.
I know you cannot tell me everything.
Now this is horse riding.
But I need your trust.
You have it.
Then tell me what to do. I can do it. I can help you.
This is as far as I played, making sure the game actually ran. Because I don't think I actually got to this point when the game wasn't running. Sword fight with this guy. Oh, okay. She's holding the sword underhanded. I don't like that. I can live with it, but I don't like it. Okay, that's cool. They're now vulnerable after unblockable attacks. Oh. Oh, no. Ow. Okay, wait. Did I kind of? Ow, okay. And when I was loading up the benchmark, I actually did see her, I pressed the wrong button. I saw her assassin outfit. Because for some reason it loaded her, and it also loaded her in her assassin outfit. I don't think I've actually seen it before that, but yeah, it's different from this. I really like her assassin outfit. It's not very ninja. She's the one that's supposed to be the ninja. It's not, you know, not historically accurate, I would say, if she is a shinobi. But, you know, it's fiction. You can have your fancy outfits. 'Cause otherwise, if she wore, you know, a historically accurate ninja outfit, she would look like every other ninja, and you can't really... That's not good character design, to have your characters be identical and undistinguishable. Just a couple more hits, come on. Do heavy attacks. Oh, she kicks! She's got the kicks! That's cool, I like that. Yep, wrong button. I wonder if I lost less health by blocking that than I would have if I didn't. Okay. Not a very fast run, but whatever. Hey, buddy. Okay, I gotta stop being so quick with the attack button. I could take a moment to breathe between strikes. I don't have to keep mashing a button. So I don't know if I mentioned this when like... Actually, I don't know if I said this in the first stream. When realizing that the problem was SSD, was having it installed on a drive it didn't like. Or if I mentioned this while playing Shapes. But I remember having problems with Starfield, with its performance. And I never looked to see if the game wants, you know, what kind of drive does the game want. Because up until this game, I've never had a problem with the type of drive I installed the game on. It was always graphics card was always my limit.
20 of them for every gun.
So I don't even look at system requirements. It's like, will it run? I could turn the graphics down if it doesn't run.
She gave it to you, so I could protect it if they came. What matters now is defeating Oda. Oda forces pour in from every direction. The mountains, the tiger mouths. And I will meet them there. Is that not what we have pledged? We pledged our oaths to her. They died with her.
I wonder if the her is the woman Nobunaga spoke to at the beginning. The one I said I should keep in mind.
I understand.
See, the thing with the time skip is you don't know if they're gonna fill in the details, or did they just not want to talk about the details. So it could be a flashback. It could be like, oh hey, here's what happened when time skipped. Here's what happened that led Nobunaga to burn this village.
I'm coming with you.
No. I need you elsewhere.
Yeah, hidden blade. Is that a crossbow on that too? She got a phantom blade.
The door will open. To this blade is a key.
What?
Inside the coffin is a box. Protect it with your life.
Stewart!
You said you wanted help. Now's the time. Cannot let Senbaiyu stand alone. Show
Wait,
me.
hang on. A box? Is it the box from Chronicles? I don't remember what was in it, but there was a
I
box.
will meet you there. Now. Box. It cannot be opened. It cannot be taken. Promise me, Blum.
I promise.
Nagato!
Focus. Get to the copper.
Also, I didn't finish what I was saying before. Hattori Hanzo. Observe and tag. Is that right? Did I do it right?
Don't fail me now, Blade.
Wait, how do I sneak? There we go. This is probably what it wants. It's my assassination tutorial. Yeah, if you play Overwatch, you may recognize the name Hanzo. That's probably the guy that they get the name from, because I know they get it from some guy in history. We will probably also see Genji. Or a Genji, I should say. Not the Overwatch guy, but the guy he's named after. Obviously. I don't think anyone actually thought that Overwatch characters were going to show up in this game, but it just had to be clear. But yeah, so Starfield. When I played it originally, I was having problems with the game stuttering, just like this game did. So I don't know if I expressed this thought before, but like, you know, it's stands to reason it's the same problem. And I tried it out yesterday, and sure enough, it was the same problem. To go prone and hide in tall grass. Oh yeah, I did hear about that. I like that for the ninja game, they added an extra level of crouched. Because sometimes video game crouch is not crouch enough. Now we have Wind Waker crouch. But yeah, tried out, did I knock over the lantern? I tried out Starfield yesterday, and yeah, that was... I installed it on the SSD, and now it's, it runs. It runs smoothly. So I've actually been playing it pretty much all day yesterday and, like, half of today. And I think I can say I like it. Like, I know people don't like it. They really, really do not. Which way am I going? Over this way? But I think it's fine. It's pretty much what I expected. It's
Just find the box.
It's the Bethesda formula in space. It's like, sure, it could be closer to like No Man's Sky, where, you know, you actually... Did I just do a flip? Where you actually get to fly your ship between planets and land and all that. I don't mind it. I don't mind that it's not like that. I could play No Man's Sky if I wanted that. I don't mind that all I do is pick things from a map and then I fly to the planet that way. It's like, that's how space video games have worked for a long time. I don't care that it's like that still. It's like, oh, it's 2025, it shouldn't work like that anymore. Yeah, well, who says who? Video games could work like however they want to work like. And I kind of like that as you pick it from a map, because, you know, otherwise it'd just be a lot of just floating around in space waiting to get to the planets. I like that I just hit a button and then a little cutscene plays and I fly to the planet. I don't mind that, you know, I don't have that between time of waiting to get there. So anyway, here's the box. I don't think that's the same box from Chronicles. Pretty sure they opened the box in Chronicles as well. It's like the second one, I don't know. Oh, it was a club. I thought that was his sword. Oh no, the one thing he said! Don't open the box!
Hurry! Someone's coming!
Well, I can at least say that wasn't Nobunaga.
You're alive.
I'm surprised you're alive. Uh-oh.
Rest, my plan.
Uh-oh.
I've got you.
The box. I couldn't stop him.
I should not have put you there. My oath. So many secrets. The jewel.
The box.
Your
Jewel.
mother.
My mother.
So much like her. Never saw her again. If we can just reach Tomiko's, there is hope.
Oh, we got shot.
She will help us.
I kind of like the fading in and out thing, you know. Really representing Naoe's, the level of consciousness.
I'm Tomiko. Your father brought you here. I'm surprised he made it in his condition. He fell into a dead sleep after dragging you in. There will be some hard days ahead, but he'll live. You can sit up. How's the rest of you?
Nothing's broken. I can move. I can fight.
Fight? I didn't fix you up just so you can bleed again.
I have to go. I lost something very important to my father. I must get it back.
Lost? What?
I can't tell you.
Nagato has his secrets and I look the other way. It's best for us both.
You know my father well. And my mother?
Less well.
I've lost too much time. I've got to go.
Go? Go where? Do you even know where to start looking?
Then help me.
Tell me what you can. How did you come to lose this thing?
There was a man in armor. A samurai. He came up behind me. I was careless.
What did he look like?
It was dark. He wore a mask.
Many samurai do. Can you describe it?
I did get the mask off.
Like an onryo. I think father grabbed it from him.
He had like I could say he had a beard.
I put them aside when I dressed his wounds.
This is it.
I've seen one like it. Years ago.
What does it mean? Who is behind it?
I'm not certain. But you should go to Katano. There's a connection there.
I'll take my father's horse. I could reach the castle tonight.
And what will you do if you find your samurai?
What I should have done at the tomb. Take his life and take back what's ours.
See that you do.
What, no thanks for healing us? It's a bit of rude of you now, eh? Alright, where am I going? That way? But yeah, I've been actually having fun in Starfield. It's not the best game. It could be better. There are ways. But I like it for what it is. I like going to planets and looking around for materials and then stumbling onto, you know, space pirates hiding out in abandoned facilities. Was not expecting the camera to do that. That felt a little weird. Was that a loading screen? Man, this is modern Assassin's Creed. There's not supposed to be loading screens between areas. Oh, okay, cool. GPS line. Oh, right, the horse. Forgot you said I'll take my father's horse.
To Katano. Ride, kitty.
I also really like the ship customization aspect. Like, originally I spent like maybe a couple hours trying to customize like a really good ship.
What is Chijue hiding, kitty? What's in the box?
And then I remembered like, oh yeah, that's right, there was an update that added like a moon buggy. You know, a little rover thing to make exploring planets go by faster, because, you know, there's a lot of empty space on them. So I went to look up like, okay, where do I get that? And I had to back out of the menu and buy the buggy. And I spent all my money on the buggy.
I can do no less. I will
And
not regret my mistakes, kitty. I will fix them.
That is my promise to this horse. I will find the box. Yeah, so I instead of buying the ship upgrades that I spent like 2 hours customizing, I bought the buggy. But today I had enough credits to get more ship upgrades. So I tried to... I didn't quite make the same ship I made before.
A well-guarded place.
Is that viewpoint? Is that what that's leading me to? Teaching me viewpoints now?
My grappling hook will get me up there.
Oh, grappling hook, right. The tips told me about grappling hook. Yeah, grappling hook. It's like Syndicate, but not, you know, it's like Syndicate, but more historically accurate. Less Batman, more realistic grappling hook. Use observe surroundings, highlight loot and objective information. Observing and centering your camera on enemies or loot opportunities will tag them, making them easier to track outside of observe. Do I not get an eagle in this game? Hang on, let me get a little closer. I see you. And I see you. Are you a civilian? I see a guy over there. It's two guys. The fact that it told me about loot makes me think maybe there's loot that I can spot from up here. But yeah, I didn't customize the same ship this time. But the first ship I made was a little big, and I tried to stay more compact this time. I wanted more storage space, but I couldn't get that without having to add more engines and stuff to compensate for the extra weight. And right now, I think more storage space is the thing my ship needs the most, but I went for adding a workshop instead, so I don't have to go back to Constellation HQ to... Are you sleeping? Is that what that means? Yeah, so I don't have to go back to home base, basically, to get to do crafting. I was very, very pleasantly surprised to see that when you add a crafting block to your ship, it's all the crafting stations. It's everything. It's not just like a weapon workbench. It is all of them, as far as I know. Refill tools. We got kunai now. Oop, nope, that's... Okay, it's cool to know I can do that, but a little too much for what I meant to do.
I can throw kunai one-handed.
Good for you. I would hope you can do it one-handed. And press blah to throw. I don't know if they wanted me to throw it at that guy, but... Okay, so objective is down here.
That's not the box they stole from me. I need to keep looking.
Can I extinguish? Yeah. That's neat. I lost my train of thought. I was just talking about the ship, but the... What was I saying? Aside from that? Swinging from a tree! Oh, I thought she'd let go. Oop. Okay. Right, they want me to look. I think I'm playing this faster than they want me to. I should be more careful. Why does this tree not have branches I could swing from? Alright, I'll land on this guy. Put him in the hay. Oh, I remember what I was gonna say. It was like, I swear that in the other games it was B, and now it's X to crouch. And I am gonna be so thrown off. Uh-oh. Oh, no, don't see me. Don't see me. Oh, there's a guy over there. Okay, maybe that was not the move. Maybe they want me to go this way. I mean, I say that like there's one objective way to do this. Oh, there's two guys there. But, you know, there are planned paths that the designers design And that's what I like to look for. Because I'm sure this mission doesn't end if I get caught. But there is a smarter way to go about it and not get caught, and that's what I want to find. Seriously, you can't climb that? You're a ninja. Ninja love climbing trees. Yeah, is he dozing? Is that what that icon means? Now take his bow.
I can use the shadows and night to move unseen.
Enemies cannot see you in the dark. Use shadows to sneak by them. Ah, there's eagle vision. So what I need is in there. Are there any windows? I mean, I know it's feudal Japan and like Microsoft doesn't exist yet, but I'm sure there's windows. Oh, there's a guy there. Let's make it so that there isn't a guy here. And also no longer a lantern. Haiju and, I was gonna say corn. Man, she is really slow at carrying bodies. Drop the body. Oh, okay. No, don't cut the grass. I cut the grass. Ah, man. That is the first for the series. Cuttable grass. That, okay, I dropped the body. Fine. Whatever. I think there is a guy in the room. Or is he guarding the door? I think he's actually guarding the door. Can I kunai him? I don't think I can reach from down here. If I get on the roof, can I get him? Like, I know he's under an overhang. But can I hang under the underhang? I think they found a body. Maybe let's try another way in. Are those traps? Maybe I could just go in. No, that's got to be a trap. See, can I see the trap? It's not lining up red, so maybe I don't have to worry about it.
Still not the right box.
Valuable sandals. Ooh. And apparently money is called mon. Okay, where should I go then? Oh, they closed the door. No, there was no door. Yoop. Love grappling hooks. Like, you know, I'm not really a fan of like the grappling hook in like Wind Waker. But in games like these, grappling hooks are the best. Getting up to high places more easily. Love it. Okay, no one up on this wall. Climb all the way up, please. You know, if I go prone, there's no way they should be able to see me up here. I see that guy. Mark him. I think marking works differently in this game than it does in the others. Excuse me. It's like, I really liked how in Odyssey, there was multiple ways to mark people, and it marked them like the same way. Oh, they want me to go over there now. Oh, that was an interesting animation. Let's see if I can, yeah, get her to do it again. It's weird. Which I think, yeah, that's, I'm sure that's not new for this series to have to mark characters like that instead of like with full silhouettes. But I liked how in Odyssey you could eagle vision, or I guess use your eagle, or you could look at them like this, and it would mark them the same. Onryo Samurai. Didn't that cutscene say that Onryo meant ghost? Is he the ghost of Tsushima? Which that is a game I've had recommended to me. That it's kind of like Assassin's Creed, so I'll have to give it a try sometime. Oh, they want me at the end of the roof. See, this feels like low enough that they would start to see me. But if there's anything I know about Ninja, it's that they liked high places because people don't look up. Is that the guy?
This is it.
Oh yeah, I guess
The box back. I have to
Onryo Samurai.
do it with my grappling hook.
The lady did say that the guy or his mask looked like a ghost. Like I was just saying. So it makes sense that he's called Ghost Samurai. We found the guy. Okay, what do they want me to do? She said something about using grappling hook, but I'm not seeing a prompt for it.
Make room for thy horses. Do not delay.
I can't move. Is that by design? Am I? Use below to throw grappling hook onto a grapple point. Oh, that's a cool effect. I was hoping that was gonna go right into like a death conversation, but
I have to leave.
okay, so they know I'm here now. I'm sure that's intentional. They want a cool. No, do the. Point at the grappling hook. They want a cool sequence. You gotta escape. Gotta learn about alarms and stuff. Gotta learn about detection. I did notice that it's doing the Unity thing where they show you your last known location. I feel like that is very helpful. I appreciate when the games do that. I don't remember last time they did that. Although I'm pretty sure the last game had that. I feel, at the very least, Valhalla had that. I'm sure Mirage had that. Where am I going? Just escape? What a graceful dive.
She can't be Kakushiba. She's just a child.
Another ghost?
Like a cat with a gold coin. She has no idea what she carries.
I know that turn of phrase. It's like a cat with a coin.
What are you doing?
It will be safe in Sakai.
You will be safer with me. Books. Is not for you.
That is correct. It is for me.
I suppose these are the people I will be killing later. Mask! Everyone else is trying to be spooky and serious, and that guy's just like, ooh! Or is that the guy who hit me? No, wait, no, I already killed the guy. And that guy's got a different mask. Why do I say these things? Oh. Oh. Aw. I was hoping it would have lasted a little longer.
Fujibayashi Nagato. The Kakushiba ends with you. Put them out of their misery.
Your life's work is undone tonight.
No! Let them suffer. Let them die in pain.
Fine. We have what we came for.
What does that sound?
Stuart, I'm coming.
Can I see anything if I look? It doesn't really let me look around.
Stuart.
No. I kept too much from you. Now, it dies with me.
Stop talking like that.
There is hope. Follow the blade.
Stuart. Stuart.
Remember the song in the music. We are together. Always.
I like that hint. Follow the blade. It's taken out of context. You could put that in any story. Follow the blade. Oh, there's some special sword. But because this is Assassin's Creed, we know the hidden blade. He's saying he wants her to become an assassin, or at least seek the assassins to find answers. I don't know, you know, there is the thing of like, why do dying characters always have to say something vague? Why can't they just be straight to the point? Why can't he just say, find the assassins? But, you know, it's storytelling. It's more interesting if they give a vague hint. And I think that hint is, like, vague enough, you know? It's enough to be interesting, and it's enough to sound cool, but also enough to actually give us an answer. Ah! A child! The part about music, though, that's something only Naoe would get. I don't think we, the audience, can understand it just yet. Escape area. Do I want to follow the child? What am I wearing? These aren't the clothes I passed out in. What happened? Ooh. It's back to that painting look. That's cool. Is Naoe's Animus loading chamber going to be paintings? And Yasuke is going to be more realistic? Oh, see, here we go. 2 years earlier. We are going backwards. Telling the story non-linearly. I was thinking during that cutscene, like pretty much since losing control, you know, getting shot, like, I wonder if any of the Assassin's Creed games have ever considered the storytelling tropes of the nation they're depicting. I think for the most part, they kind of just stick to the, you know, AAA video game storytelling, cinematic style.
The sun is nearly risen. You are late.
But I think it would be cool if you could find in these newer games, like, oh hey, actually, this is a storytelling trope from, you know, from Egypt that they incorporated in Origins. Like imagine if they did an Assassin's Creed in the Wild West, and you get that, you know, you get the standoff. You get the high noon thing. Like that would be cool. It would be cool if they had that. You know, they're doing a Western game, so they should have Western tropes, you know? Oh, guard break.
Good. There's weight behind your strike.
Now, okay, let me... For anyone who doesn't watch historical swordsman YouTubers, like, I want to... Let me explain for you why I don't like that she holds her sword underhanded. Like, yeah, it looks cool, and for a video game, I'm willing to accept it because it, you know, it looks cool. It's rule of cool. But it's not a good way to hold your sword. And here's my understanding of it. Here's what I have heard that has led me to this conclusion. So when you hold your sword like that, you're at a biomechanical disadvantage. That is the wrong button. That is not. You're at a biomechanical disadvantage. It is harder for you to keep your sword held the way, you know, to resist someone pushing on your sword when you hold it underhanded like that. Ow. Than if you hold it like Nagato's. I didn't see that coming. I like how I'm not losing health from this. Ow. I think I lost. So when you hold it underhanded like that, you lose out on leverage. I guess maybe not necessarily leverage, but it's harder to resist.
Don't I have a reputation to uphold?
You are also a daughter of Iga. That means caring for the people within it.
That's what I'm asking to do. I want to protect them.
The Igan way is share the responsibility, community, and benevolence. You will bestow that upon Matsu today.
Auntie Matsu again?
Any day she needs you, you will help her. Or any of our neighbors.
Yes, Chichue. Auntie Matsu kept me for hours yesterday.
Oh, cool. Follow button.
From her tree should have taught you to work quickly.
I kept
Gotta love auto follow.
No complaints.
Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't.
We help our neighbors. Alone, we are nothing. But together.
The height of the great mountain is not made by one stone.
Yes. To the rest
I think it started raining in real life.
Egans are different people.
Shouldn't cause a problem, but you know, in case the stream suddenly stops, the rain took out the power.
This morning I feel like rubble.
You are a pebble now. As my daughter, much is expected of you. The Fujibayashi name is a rock at the base of the mountain.
I know.
Yeah, Fuji is right in there.
I'll help Auntie.
Good.
Oh wait, no, it's
You know what she will
Yama. That's mountain. Never mind.
Breakfast.
So, it's not
I mean, maybe there's connection to Mount Fuji. I don't know.
and you receive. That is community. I have my own work to do. Be on your best behavior.
I will.
So yeah, back to the sword thing. So when you hold it underhanded like that, it's harder for you to push against someone
What will it be today,
pushing on your blade.
Weeding the turnips, scrubbing your iron pots. I'll find
So-
out just over the hill.
So defensively, it's weaker, but also it has less reach. So, and reach is important. So it's bad offensively and defensively.
Good morning, Auntie Matsu.
Naoe, smelled my miso shiru brewing across the village, eh?
Eggplant and daikon?
Your favorite, but not ready yet. Come later.
My father said you needed my help.
So. An old woman forgets.
Let me help.
Oh. Ooh. These knees don't bend like they used to. It's the jewels of my land, my crops. I give them water, wish them well, and in the morning, they disappear. Something wanders my yard. Beast or spirit, I am sure.
Spirits, Auntie?
They are everywhere, you know, like gnats. Whatever it is, you will find it. I can always count on my Naoe. Observation is the first step to victory. You need higher ground to find what haunts me. Climb the old tower.
Now we learn about
Tell me what you
viewpoints.
For a bowl of your miso shiru.
Work first, then rewards. And lucky you, it will be my best one yet.
I won't let you down.
So if I go climb a tower. Yeah, like I said, it's the sword thing.
From up there.
I'm willing to forgive it, but it's just like, she has to hold her sword like that. Maybe that is one of the things people point to when they say like, oh, this game isn't really historically accurate. I try to use grappling hook. I don't think I have that yet. I'm still in training. I don't think I'm allowed to have a grappling hook yet. It's kind of like a Metroid game, you know. They show you the powers you're gonna get,
A deer?
but then they take them away so that you can appreciate not having them. And then, for a moment, I was like, "Well, I didn't know there was a hay. I thought I was gonna die."
right. Don't. Whoever did this will pay.
Killer's fresh. They can't have gone far. Wonder if the direction the arrow is bending in will. Well, no, it's okay. So it's on this side of the body. So okay, yeah. Well, how about I just follow the objective markers?
Someone made a fire.
Someone made a fire. Maybe it's the two guys sitting next to it.
Who wants to know?
I do.
We are innocent survivors from battle, starving and alone. You would turn us away?
Not with that flimsy Bokens, you won't.
We are good people. If you ask us, we will help.
You're Egans. Dirty sneaks and hermits.
That's not true.
We'll ask for help next time, if Iga still stands.
Well, there's certainly some irony in that line.
Now.
Make us.
Oh, wait, don't press the wrong button. I was wondering if he was going to follow that up with more hits. Like this guy. I like how the red, you got red attacks that you're supposed to dodge. And then the blue attacks that you're supposed to parry. I'm sure nothing wrong happens if you dodge the blue attacks, but it is kind of funny that blue is the ones you're supposed to parry, and then red is the ones you definitely do not. Yeah, there we go.
She's not worth it.
Go! Go!
I guess I only had to be one of them?
And stay out of Iga!
Can I heal from their supplies? No? Okay, probably healed up anyway. I don't, sometimes they have it where you heal up outside of battle, and sometimes you don't. Valhalla didn't.
Nothing to worry about. I handled them just fine. But it sounds like something was following them to Iga. Something big.
Was it Nobunaga? Okay, now my run feels fast. I don't know what was going on before. That it didn't feel fast, but now I feel fast. Running in games, I don't know if this is a hot opinion. When you run in a video game, it should feel fast. It shouldn't just be faster than what you're doing. It should feel fast.
So tell me, beast or spirit?
Peasant Ashigaru from outside Iga. I fought them off.
Of course you did. You're a Fujibayashi.
How did they get in our village? My father says Iga is a locked door.
What matters is that you chase them off. Eat. Good for the heart and the bones.
Those soldiers, they spoke like something is coming. A battle.
You are strong. You will meet trouble with courage and a full stomach. But you must do it without me.
Why? My father said you were once a great fighter.
That is long behind me. These days, I am only good with a hocho to chop vegetables.
Don't talk like that. Your spirit is young.
My body is old now, eh? It is tired. Soon I will venture up the mountain and never return. Happily.
Well, as long as you're around, I will take care of you. And when you can't even use a hocho, you can live with me and my father.
A generous soul, like your mother. Oh, how proud Suyu would be to see who you are becoming. Oh, no way.
My father doesn't like to talk about her.
He has his reasons. Forgive me. Eat more, huh?
I get the feeling that her mother was a better assassin than her father even was. Or I guess at this point in time is.
Armies of Oda Nobunaga. His son is at our borders. Nobukatsu, ready to attack Iga. I must meet them head on. We can't let them reach the village.
I'll come with you.
No. Protect Matsu. Stay quiet and safe.
But I can fight.
You do not know what you are asking to do. You are not ready. Trust me. Follow my instruction.
Yes, Chichiue.
Wait for me. I will return.
The peasant Ashigaru. They were warning.
Sit. Eat.
Does Naoe have a tattoo? Or is that dirt, like at the bottom of her neck?
I feel useless.
Waiting is not useless. Like I say, observation is the key to victory. Or else we are carps on the slab.
I shouldn't have taken no for an answer. I should be beside my father right now, fighting. He thinks I'm weak.
No, Naoe.
Yes, I'm done waiting. I want to help. I want to fight.
So let us go. You have kept your bravery dark behind your eyes so your father does not see it. Enough hiding.
Enough hiding.
I know just where to begin. Off we go.
Okay, so I guess her loading screen won't always be the painting one. I wonder why it was the painting one then. There must be a reason.
You're awake.
Sorin.
That's good. Can you hear me? Understand me?
I'm sure there will be plenty of times throughout this game, just like any other Assassin's Creed, where a character shows up and I'm like, should I know you? Or should I recognize the name Sorin?
I can't go anywhere. Not like this.
Glad you have come to your senses. Have you ever seen a bone pierce its way through the skin?
Not my own.
If you were to take another stroll on that leg, I imagine you'd see it firsthand.
More like first leg.
You are alive, young one.
I'm not that young.
When you get to be my age, everyone is young. What is your name? You will be here for some time. I might as well know what to call you.
Fujibayashi, Naoe, of Iga.
I am Sorin. The little one is Junjiro. And this place is Makino Odera, a temple. Or at least, what is left of it. War's shadow has darkened much in Setsu, as in Iga.
When you found me, did you... Is he...
I am sorry.
And that's an interesting way of showing how long she sat there for. Sure, very depressed. You know, as anyone would be after they lose a parent. And now she's lost both of them, so that's double bad. You know, I was saying about Sordian, and then they say the kid's name, and like, wait, that name does kind of sound familiar. I've already forgotten it. I'm sorry. I'm bad remembering things. It's going to be in the subtitles here in a moment, I'm sure. Why do I get the feeling that that kid is someone I should know? Junjiro. Because, okay, so I know with Nobunaga, there's like the other guys, you know, that like Shengoku Basura, whatever that game is. Or actually, I think it's an anime, but you know, the thing about feudal Japan, the anime game, whatever. There are the other guys. There's Nobunaga, and then there's like the three other guys who go and beat him. I don't remember their names. Why do I get the feeling that this kid is one of those guys? That doesn't seem right, because Nobunaga is currently, quote-unquote, conquering right now. Is this kid really gonna... Are we gonna do another time skip and this kid's gonna be one of the guys? I don't think so. But I'm getting the feeling that, like, I was saying, like, oh, should I know Sordian? And then this kid is the guy that I should actually know. Anyway,
Go ahead. I won't bite.
You should eat more. Soren says you'll need your strength soon.
because what I'm thinking is, like, there's the funny monkey guy. I don't remember his name, but there's the funny guy. It's like, he's kind of like, I don't know if he's themed like a monkey or he fights like Songwon, or Sun Wukong.
He's strange, Junjiro.
You are hardly one to talk.
But like he's making me think of that guy. That's what makes me,
Is he afraid
you
of
know,
me?
say that about, like, oh, is he the guy?
No, of course not.
Good. You should know it was Junjiro who tended to you day and night.
A kid knows
Junjiro
medicine.
kept a cross on your brow to break the fever.
Is that when he painted all those portraits?
The boy paints what he sees.
He's a doctor and a painter. Ooh.
Be kind to him.
Multi-talented kid.
He's lost more than you know. Pain is expected, but you can walk. It will be some time before you're at full strength, but you can walk toward it on your feet, and maybe even help around the temple for once. What a thought. Ah, the knife. Thank you, Junjiro.
Wait, you said...
You know how my hands shake in the cold, Junjiro.
Cold?
I'll leave you to it.
It's cold out? I know this game has... Oh, yeah, I see the snow outside the door now. I know this game has a seasons mechanic.
See?
I don't like handling knives. Are you sure I didn't hurt you?
Don't worry. I'm tougher than I look.
Really?
What's that supposed to mean?
I just meant because you're... Never mind.
You know, I don't know enough about, like, cinematography and stuff to really say that this game has different cinematography than the other games. But I think the way the cutscenes are paced and structured does feel different from the other games, and I think it's a good thing. It doesn't have that, like, you know, AAA video game, we gotta be cinematic, we gotta be like an action movie kind of feel. It does feel like a movie, but it doesn't feel like they're specifically trying to be like, oh, we gotta be like a movie.
No, I was hoping
you do this, Junjiro?
I don't paint like that anymore.
Sorin said you paint what you see. I'm sorry you had to see this.
There are lots of beautiful things too, if you know where to look. I can teach you. Let me get my brush.
Good to be on my feet again. Even with the ache. I wonder if I'll ever be as strong as before. I wonder if it even matters.
There's a tanuki over that way. Her name is Mikan. Mikan? Why don't you try speaking up
Mikan.
and sketching her? I feed her sometimes, even though Soren tells me not to.
Is the Tanuki a doctor too?
And move slow.
Or is it a nurse? You don't want to spook her? Where's she?
I need to paint this. You're too far away. I need to be quiet.
Am I? Does this game have like a catalog system? I also forgot that Tanuki are actual animals and not just a mythology thing. And that is not what I thought a Tanuki would look like. It kind of looks like a round fox. And I suppose he's stealing that egg. Or she. They said it was a she, right? And it named Mikan.
I mean, it looks mostly like a tanuki.
You look mostly like a tanuki. You're right. It's not very good. Guess I'm not much of an artist, huh?
It just takes practice, like anything. And you understand that. You play music.
Why do you think that?
Come on. I'll show you.
So that was the thing I liked that I didn't realize was in Starfield, was like you can scan stuff. You could scan a planet's resources to catalog them. And then when you scan all the stuff, you can sell, or you get this like scan data that you could about the planet that you can sell. Seems like a good way to make money. And it's one of those ways that it overlaps with No Man's Sky, but I feel like I like it better in Starfield. No Man's Sky is kind of too much. And you know, it's all randomly generated, so it feels kind of aimless. But in Starfield, it's like, oh yeah, do it, get money, buy new ship parts. It feels like there's a point. Oh no! I'm gonna call it an ocarina. I don't know that's an ocarina. I mean, I guess there's no reason it can't be an ocarina. I know there are different types of ocarina than the one that's in the Zelda game. You know, that one's specifically like a sweet potato ocarina, I think. So this could be like a gourd ocarina. I don't know. Plum ocarina.
Thank you for this. It has reminded me of something very important.
It's reminded me of the music that I'm supposed to follow.
What's that?
Or no, follow the blade and remember the music. Remember the song. It's kind of nice that they saved the pieces. It's like, I don't know that I'm going to be able to do anything with them. But it's still nice. Oh, I didn't have the blade on. Okay, now when's the part that we learn that both of them are assassins? Like, that's me just kind of trying to predict the twist. I should just shut up and let the game tell it. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to speculate sometimes. Just because you could see something coming doesn't mean it's a bad twist. It wouldn't be a twist anyway. You know, it's an Assassin's Creed game. Of course we're going to expect the people who are helping us to be like, oh, by the way, I'm an assassin. And I like how they go from the scene where she's trying to walk normal and her leg gives out, and then just next thing she's climbing a mountain. Like, okay, you know, forget walking normally. Here she is climbing. Her leg is good enough, she can climb now. Okay, wait, I can't. Can I not pause? Oh, it's the other button. Well, okay, that's the map, but photo mode. I never use that. I don't take screenshots. You know, for someone who very frequently records video of himself playing video games, I don't take screenshots of myself playing video games. I just let the experience play out and tend to not look back on it. But yeah, codex, tutorials, cultural discovery. All right, yeah, I was supposed to go on break 4 minutes ago. Exact minutes do not matter, but you know. Point remains is I gotta go on break, so I'll do a break. See you in a bit. I come back to see another quite obvious spot. Just like the first stream. Now I come back to see the same "your gameplay is incredible" message. It's like, I'm on break. What do you mean the gameplay's incredible? I'm not playing. What are you talking about? Anyway, it's back in the game. Latest entries. Okay, let's possibly get spoilers on Sorin here. He's an elderly monk with a kind heart, a calm nature, and a keen eye for reading others. Nothing gets past him. After the temple's destruction, Sorin returned to the temple, hoping to rekindle its legacy. But his age and the mountaintop's isolation made restoration all but impossible. Still, he stayed, like a beacon in the darkness. Sorin adores Junjiro, his young student, and would do anything to secure a happy future for the boy. Oh, there's a main antagonists tab. And a main characters tab, and then Junjiro is right there. Okay, is this the guy we killed? Ito Yoshihiro once served the Azai, but when defeated by Oda Nobunaga, or when defeat by Oda Nobunaga was imminent, he knew he could die with honor or switch sides to give his son a better life. I wonder who his son is. I wonder if there's any connections there that we should be making. Or maybe I'm jumping the gun. Choosing the latter, he fought for Nobunaga with increased savagery and determination. His actions were noted, and he was granted Wakai Castle once Setsu had fallen. Yoshihiro was outwardly grateful, but his demeanor thereafter was that of a man compromised. Naoe is a fierce and determined daughter of Juzamurai, born and raised in the village of Shinobi, deep in the province of Inga. Nagato, her father, trained Naoe in both combat and guerrilla tactics, preparing her to defend her home against invaders, while also instilling in her a sense of loyalty, benevolence, and community. That is not the outfit I saw when on the benchmark test. So I don't know if that's the outfit I'm going to get when, you know, the quote-unquote when the game starts. Because it definitely still feels like we're... I mean, we beat the prologue, but, you know, still getting going. But yeah, just to be clear, like that's not the outfit that I saw that I was like, oh man, that's a really nice outfit. This outfit though, I would say that's a more acceptable like ninja outfit. I think that it may be a little too dark of a blue, but you know, it's blue. Real ninja wear blue. And you know, armor and stuff, that's, you know, to make the design stand out more because character design. Okay, Junjiro. 10-year-old Junjiro is an artist caretaker and a bundle of relentless positivity even when surrounded by constant war. Sweet, sensitive, and sometimes naively straightforward, Junjiro has a knack for cutting to the heart of any problem. He lived and studied in... I'm going to try to say it this time. Maki no Dera, remaining after its destruction to tend to Sorin, his mentor. Despite his own tragedies, Junjiro's forgiveness helps to heal Naoe's heart. Aww. And Tomiko, the lady from before, is a grizzled survivor. Tragedy has forged her into something harder, stronger, but perhaps more brittle. Like a sword. She is sharp-tongued and direct with a rage that radiates like heat from a bonfire. I sure didn't get that from the one scene she was in earlier. But despite this anger, Tomiko is a generous soul, never hesitating to share with those in need. In her youth, Nagato saved Tomiko's life, a kindness she seeks to repay through acts of both compassion and revenge. And Matsu, grandmother, is an elder of Iga who in her youth, lived a vibrant life as a shinobi. As she aged and her body began to find its limitations, Matsu's actions mellowed. Instead, she became every Ingen's auntie and body and soul, especially for Naoe. Despite her age, hints of the skilled shinobi underneath her wrinkled skin can be seen when she chops vegetables for her stew. Matsu is a warrior peasant through and through. I'm not going to read the rest because I don't want to sit here reading for an hour. Okay, so let's go try to get that viewpoint before we move on. Or at least make sure we have it. Oh yeah, it's got to be yellow. And then we'll have it. Speaking of have it, I see my grappling hook. Observe to... Oh, I didn't even hit a button. That's interesting. Do I see screen tearing? I think I see screen tearing. I might have to mess with settings later. Synchronized. I should also be able to fast travel back here. Okay, so what's that about bamboo? I'll go chop it. Oh. I saw the mushroom on there and was like, what is that? It's a mushroom. You don't have to do a side flip every time you jump down from somewhere. It's okay to not flip sometimes. Yeah, there we go. Just making sure I have it. Is my tunic green? I mean, I suppose in a mountainy forest area, you probably would want green. You know, to blend in. I thought I was supposed to be, like, picking up the pieces or something. Wait, hang on a second. Did she swipe underhanded, but then switch her grip to overhand?
Did it work? Do you feel better now that you've destroyed something?
Oh, I wasn't gathering it. I was venting.
Vengeance is a lonely path now, eh? Believe me, there are other ways to heal.
Don't be mad.
I just realized for as long as she's been here, her hair has not changed. You'd think it would have grown out by now, but she has a sword. I suppose she's capable of cutting it. Oh, we fixed it. I'll be honest, I didn't even think you could do that back then. Never mind doing it now with, like, modern glues and stuff. I didn't think you could do it back then. I didn't think it was going to get fixed.
How?
It would seem Junjiro has a knack for mending things. With a little help, of course.
Can you play something that way, please?
I don't know how good it's going to sound with some cracks in it, but... Okay, no, I'm definitely starting to feel that's an ocarina. That is not just some kind of flute. That is an ocarina.
thank you. I can never repay your kindness. But now, I have a different debt to settle.
I thought she already took that back.
Where will you go then?
To the home of a family friend, Tomiko. She has a farm in Setsu.
Ah, yes. That poor family.
You know the place?
I have lived in Setsu a very long time, Young-One. I have heard all its stories, good and bad. To reach the farm, head north following the winding path down the mountain. But be careful. Danger is everywhere. And now, remember to tend to your wounds. Not only the physical ones. Your eyes are on the horizon now. But do not forget to look back. To look within.
Thank you, Junjiro.
Do you really have to go?
Take care of yourself and the old man.
Juju was listed as a main character. I'm sure we'll see him again. I'm actually starting to think maybe he's like the father of modern Japanese medicine or something.
Feels strange to leave it.
I got a hat. Can I put the hat on? I didn't stop to consider this game might have an equipment system. Gives me health and adrenaline gain. Cool. Okay, I was gonna say, do I have a different equipment piece here? No. Visualize. I guess that's just zoom out. Okay. You know, you might... Wait. Secondary weapon. Can I, like... Is it going to be dual wielding, or will I be able to just, like, switch? Like in the other games. Yeah, you might not think a hat like this would be pretty ninja. But, you know, just about anything that lets you blend in plain sight, pretty ninja. Also, you know, it goes back to, like, Assassin's Creed 1, Blade in a Crowd. Blending in is the name of the game. If the game wasn't called Assassin's Creed, anyway. Oh yeah, lost pages. I forgot that tutorial showed up for like half a second before the synchronizing kicked in. I'll come back for them. And the mastery. Okay. So I'm only at rank 1. So I don't... Oh, these are all trees. Oh. Cool. See, I remember that Mirage boiled it down to 3 trees. I don't remember what those trees were, but it was 3 trees. So it's interesting to see 6. 2 of which I do not have right now, but then there's Katana, Tools, Shinobi, and Assassin. I would say it's interesting that they... Well, okay, it is still interesting that these are not the same tree, but ninja were not assassins. They were not killers. They typically would try to avoid killing if possible. Kind of like assassins in Assassin's Creed anyway, where the idea is kill as little as possible. This is a last resort. So it really shouldn't be a surprise that they're different because, you know, this should basically be stealth, and then this one is killing from stealth. Or at least that's what I'm assuming. Let's see what we got to look at. So grappling hook, awesome. Shallow water breathing. I suppose it's because it's white, it means I don't have it. but I could have it. That's also a very, very nice ninja trope. Breathing with a reed. I do have this. I can grab people. Can move with them and hold wide and knock them out. Sad that, you know, Syndicate had that mechanic of the holding someone hostage, and that is, I don't think that's returned since then. Excuse me while I put my keyboard away. I just realized I left that out. Increase damage with abilities by 2%. It shouldn't be a surprise, but let me see if I can. It's numbers in Japanese. Ichni-san. I believe Yon, or maybe back then it would have been she. I know 4 has 2 names, and she also means death, so that would be why they probably changed it to Yon, Go, and Roku. Or Roke? I don't know. Silent U's is still something I'm still trying to get the hang of. But anyway. Grab Assassinate. That is a funny demonstration of just like, I'm not gonna kill you here. Come over here. You're like, you're coming with me. Okay, now time to die. I guess maybe funny is not the word for it, but it does amuse me. Quick knockout, okay. So increase abilities with, or increase damage with abilities. Looks like there's 3 stacks of that. Increase damage after a vault. Decrease cooldowns. And this is, alright, I already looked at those. Lightning kicks. Knock down the 2 closest enemies and deal damage. Increase knockdown duration by 4 seconds. And it has stacks. Lightning kicks can now be formed 1 additional leg sweep. An additional target that is not already knocked down. While undetected, time slows down around OA for 8 seconds. Aborts enemy contact. Or aborts on enemy contact. Oh. It cancels when an enemy detects. I assume enemy detects you, or if you attack them. That does look useful, though. There's a group of enemies there, and she just... Bye! Then goes to kill that guy. I assume demonstrating the, end condition. Increased duration. Duration of heightened senses is reset on a successful... Oh! But only resets once per activation. Nope, that changed tabs. Just trying to see if I could see, like, what are the other levels? No. Yeah, no. Just had to try other buttons, just make sure. Because I assume that the other levels will, maybe reset once, and then you get the second level, and then you only resets twice per activation. But still, that sounds really good. That reminds me of, like... I swear there's something like that in Dishonored, but I don't remember what power it works for. I want to say Blink, actually. Like, if you kill someone right after using Blink, its cooldown is instantly... Well, not cooldown. It's like its mana cost is refunded. So that's neat. Press B after deflecting an attack. Oh. That reminds me of Valhalla. Except that was with unblockable attacks, and you also did damage. So it's not the same thing, but it reminds me of it. It's the I'm behind you now move. Increase critical chance. Throw a shuriken on successful vault. Does that come out of my pocket, or is that a free shuriken? Press B before hitting the ground to reduce fall damage. Not negate it, just reduce it. And that... There you go. There's negate it entirely. That sounds good to know. Or seems good to have. Know as in learn the skill. Now, compare that to Assassin. To assassinate and remove health segments. Ah, okay. So it's back. It seems it's going back to assassination does not guarantee a kill, but it looks a lot clearer than in the other games. And you know, I still like how Valhalla did it, where like if there were a tough enemy, you had to play it. You had to get a perk for it, and then you had to do basically a timing minigame to actually get the assassination. I feel like this is probably the best compromise they've had so far, where it is health segments. So if they're an enemy with a lot of health, you're probably not taking them down in one hit, but you at least know how much you're going to do to them. Contrast that with Odyssey, how, like, if they were tough, you just had to hope you had enough, that you could do enough damage with, like, critical assassinate to be able to kill them. Like, you still kind of just had to guess. Well, here, it's explicitly health segments. So if I see a guy with 3 health segments, I know he's not going down with an assassination. I like that. And Blake now used against larger enemies. Oh, okay, so if they're big, I can't kill them yet. Can no longer be denied when enemies see Naoe coming. That's also interesting. Okay, that makes it stronger. I would have thought that they would have, you know, level up stacks here, but okay. And this also does not have stacks, so that is, so far, can only upgrade it to 3, to 3 health squares, or segments. Okay, so there's 4, and there's 5. So I suppose they're not stacking it because they want it to be limited to, or limited by these tiers. Eagle Vision now lasts an extra 10 seconds. I did not realize it was limited. Oh, wait. Oh. No, it's not limited, but I see. It's keeping them red for 10 seconds. I like that. While using a Tanto, now I can assassinate 2 targets standing close. Double assassination! While using a Kusarigama. Oh man, I can't wait to get one of those. It's probably my favorite ninja weapon. Just aesthetically. Well, also in functionality. It does have a lot of functionality, and I find that really interesting too. I love that this game knows that those are a thing. That it's not just all swords. Okay. Anyway, to read the description, instead of getting excited about just the fact that it's a Kusarigama, now I can close the distance and deal assassination damage to a single target. I also just realized assassination damage is a stat now. Again, or still. They brought that back. Did Mirage have that? I feel like that hasn't been a thing since Odyssey, but I forget. Or no, Valhalla had assassination damage, and I was unclear on how it worked. But yeah, that sounds cool too. So, I also just realized it's rush assassinate, so it is the kill from a distance. Why do I feel like that's... Was that what it was called in Odyssey? It's like I want to say Spartan Rush, but you spear throw. You throw the spear and then the guy dies, and then you can chain it. Chain assassinate, that's what it was. I think. Anyway. Both of these are cool. I want those. Improved ground assassination. Remove additional... Huh? Oh, so this is just in general, and this one is on the ground. Interesting distinction. More adrenaline. What? Stop moving weird. More adrenaline. More adrenaline. Increase damage on vulnerable enemies. Damage during the night. Increase damage while health is full. Honestly, I know a lot of games like to do the thing where, like, oh, you should wait till it's nighttime before you go take on a fortress. I never do. I know it's better. I just never stop to think, like, oh, it should be nighttime. I think I did a few times while playing Odyssey, but generally I'm just like, oh, here's a fort, I'm gonna go do it. So that's probably how I'll continue to play, honestly. Tools. What are we looking at for tools? So I got kunai, smoke bomb. Smoke bomb's going to be kind of hit or miss on their usefulness sometimes. In some games they're good, and some games they don't always work. Well, okay, maybe it's more situation-based, because I'm sure there have been plenty of times in, like, Assassin's Creed 2, I throw a smoke bomb and it doesn't help. I have to throw another one. So maybe I'm just bad at using smoke bombs, but glad to see smoke bombs are back. I can increase them to 10 seconds. And increase the radius to 10 meters. Ooh, that is a big smoke bomb. Remove one additional health segment with a kunai. Okay. Oh, 400% damage. Headshots on unexpected targets will guaranteed remove one health segment. And I can upgrade that to 2, 3, 4. Cool. So it's kind of like it's its own form of hidden blade. That's neat. 50% armor piercing. 50% chance to not break on hard impacts. As in, like, 50% chance you can just get it back? It's cool. Alright, so we got kunai, and then you got shuriken. I think typically they're treated as interchangeable, but let's see how they... And then throw a shuriken that deals 100% damage, so weaker than kunai. Staggers enemies and can't be used on the environment. What's that supposed to mean? What? Oh, does it mean like I see she knocks out a lamp. Does that mean I can't do that with kunai? I respect this distinction, especially the stagger enemies part, because shuriken, and I don't know about kunai. I think, like I said, they're as far as I know, they're typically treated as the same thing, throwy weapon. Typically treated as instant kills, you know, which I don't mind, because the trope of the throwing weapon is always like it's the skilled, cool guy who really knows how to throw you know, he throws a mean knife. If he throws a knife at you, he's gonna get you right in the neck and you're gonna die. I get it. It's real cool, basically. But realistically, that doesn't happen. And shuriken, historically, to my understanding anyway, just keep in mind, anytime I'm like, historically ninja did, just remember that this is me remembering Gaijin Goomba videos, so probably not fully accurate, but my understanding is that shuriken were distraction tools. So you throw them and the guy goes, you threw a thing at me, and then that's your time to, like, run away. So I love that this game has them have an element of stagger. And they're also weaker than shuriken or kunai. I think kunai, like, you could throw them, but I think they were typically used as, like, a handheld knife. But anyway, I'm not going to split hairs over the exact depictions of these. I like that they're different. Can now bounce between targets. See, again, not at all realistic, but man, that's cool. I'm probably going to want that. Triple threat. Now can throw 3 at one time. For the cost of 1? Heck yeah! Oh, I wonder what the level 2 upgrade is going to be. Is it going to be like throw 5? Throwing knives in Assassin's Creed have varying level of usefulness. They were definitely good in the Ezio trilogy, I would say, especially when you get the ability to throw 3 at once. So it is so cool to see that return in this game. Alright, I went through smoke bombs. Shinobi Bell. Distracts nearby enemies. It's funny, you don't think of, at least it never crossed my mind of like, when I'm the ninja, am I gonna have noisemakers? Because, you know, ninja synonymous with quiet. So, it just never crossed my mind to have, like, a distraction. It's now golden, and the shine can attract enemies from afar. Ah! Wasn't there... I think past games had something similar, where it was, you know, like Revelations had the money bomb, and, you know, you throw it and then it blows up, and it's like, oh, money! I'm gonna go get that! I think that's kind of the idea here, too. Increased radius, okay. And then increased tool proficiency, increased capacity, increased adrenaline gain, increased capacity, increase affliction buildup. Enemies afflicted when suffering from bleed, poison, or daze. I don't think any of these upgrades make them do that, so I don't know how to do that. And increase capacity. The later two give you more bells than smoke bombs and kunai. It almost makes me think the bell is one of the more useful tools. Which, you know, distractions always are good. Oh, and then there's mastery points. What do they do in the other trees? More health. Increased adrenaline. Okay. I do remember Valhalla. Sorry, I'm mumbling a lot. Tongue-tied. I remember Valhalla having something where, like, you would hit a certain level and the game would be like, here's a mastery point. And I don't remember how that worked. So I have no assumptions on how this game works, but... Alright, and last tree, Katana. Increased damage. Makes sense. And I don't have any of this stuff. Tidal Wave, an extremely fast strike dealing 25% ability damage, and making the enemy vulnerable. Tidal Wave can now be chained 2 times. Ooh, that looks cool. Chained 3 times. It kind of is like Rush Assassination, but with, but in open combat. That's pretty neat. Press blah after dodge to launch a fast counterattack. Sounds good. Generate 10% of adrenaline chunk on hit. That also sounds good. It's called Generator. So that's its entire point, is you start generating adrenaline with the new move. On perfectly timed dodges, dodge attacks make enemies vulnerable. So that reminds me, something I wanted to say. It does feel a little weird that in this game there's no, like, slow time effect when you do a perfect dodge or... Well, I guess perfect parry never had slow time, but... Increased damage with melee weapons. Increased damage on afflicted enemies. Damage with consecutive hits increased. Press blah at the right moment to turn your deflect into a counterattack. It doesn't sound super useful. Well, I guess progress further in the story to unlock it first, but... Because, like, I can already follow up a parry with an attack. I don't need a special skill to do it for me automatically. Counterattack can now be performed on flurry attacks. Can now be performed on unstoppable attacks. Now that sounds useful. That knocked that guy's helmet off too. Neat. Eviscerate. Strike an enemy, dealing ability damage and pushing them away. Half as effective on large enemies. That feels like it's going to have an element of, like, fear on anyone who sees you do that. I wonder if that's what the upgrade's going to be. Full effect on large enemies. Now drop a smoke bomb. Is it a free smoke bomb? Probably not. It didn't look like it did it automatically. It's just like a... And if you press this button, you'll throw a smoke bomb. So... maybe not useful, but I don't know. Maybe the second level is like... does not spend a smoke bomb if you do it, so I don't know. But I definitely feel more interested in like the shinobi and assassin. Actually, well, really these three, all three of these trees. I think I have one skill point to spend. I don't know where I want to put it. Oh, I didn't even notice door assassination. Oh man, you don't even break through the door. You just kill him through one hole. Does it patch the hole too? Oh, but I need 2 points for that. Oh, wait. Oh, I guess your level up points are always called mastery points. Okay, never mind. So I could just throw perks into here if I just want general improvements. Probably not going to do that because I feel like the other stuff just goes way further. Oh, no, okay. So I did read this. I just accidentally skipped door assassination. So door, double, and rush. Okay, I'm good for here. Like, between this and this, I feel like I don't really need either thing. Well, I can't get this one, so... And this is also kind of just a general mastery thing. General percent improvements. I'm not a fan of those. Especially when they're a small percent, like 2. It feels like a waste of a level up if you do that, you know? And I feel the same way in Borderlands as well. I always, you know, kind of groan a little bit when it's like, I have to get the 5% reload speed increase. I know it adds up, but just from, you know, you level up and it's like, you look at all the cool stuff. Where it's like, when you get a headshot, the enemy explodes and it does fire damage to everyone around them. It feels so underwhelming to look at the ones that's just like, you swap weapons 2% faster. But, you know, they lock the skill trees, so sometimes you just gotta get the ones that are just percent increases until you have enough to get the ones that are way more interesting. Oh, I missed quick throw. Automatically throw the equip tool at the closest viable enemy or object. I think I would rather aim. You know, try to get him in the head. What's cool that that's there. So yeah, smoke bomb as well. Or... yeah, okay, so I don't know when we're going to get to water, but I think I definitely want this. And so it is done. All that reading, and I went with, like, one of the first things I saw. Anyway, where are we going? Well, okay. Jeez. Is that the one I just spent? Because they do that sometimes. Or at least Valhalla did that. It's like I'm going to the menu and I'd spend the points and I'd be like, boom, level up, yeah, 3 points. And it was already the 3 points I just spent. Yeah, they're I think they were gonna tutorialize me, I think. And I already did it, so yeah, it's exactly like what I was just saying. I spent the point before the game told me I even leveled up. Alright, let's get going. I'm gonna turn my fan back on, jeez. Had the fan going at the start of the stream, and then break time is like, oh, I don't need the fan anymore. Nope, I do. It's still kind of warm in here. Do I still have a horse? Can I call a horse? I think the path is maybe too steep for a horse, but I could call one. Well, you know, assuming I have a horse, but if I... here feels like a good part. Yeah, okay. Game is telling me.
It's been too long, kitty. I've missed you.
I like that I don't even have to hold the button to auto mount now. It just, you call the horse and there you go. Auto mounted. Shrine. Why don't I go check it out? Preserve the sanctity of Torii gates by not climbing on them. Okay. I thought that was a graphical quirk, but is that just how the rope is? Also, I wonder if that message was added to the game after its release, because I remember hearing something about, like, people in real life going to these places and climbing on them or something. And it was really dumb, because people should know better than to do that just because they did it in a video game.
I could practice Kujikiri here. Look within. Look back.
Okay, what does it do? Gameplay-wise, what does it do? Of all things, it reminds me of the drinking game in Valhalla, the drinking contest. Oh, that one wasn't quite right. Should I be waiting till it's closer to the... Okay, there we go. And what does it do? I'm in Painting Land. I'm in Assassin's Creed Chronicles now.
Where are we going?
Into the forest.
Oh, it's a memory.
Find something I have not seen in many years.
Now? I thought we were going to fight.
Trust me, my Naoi. Now is the perfect time.
They say the Oda clan has the teeth of bears, and the same craving for flesh.
His appetite is never satisfied, that Oda Nobunaga. He sends his son to take down his prey, no doubt.
What does he want? We've done nothing to them.
What they all say they want. Peace. But I would guess the real answer is power.
She's an assassin.
Tiny mice in a hole, but
Not just a shinobi, she is an assassin.
Oda Nobunaga will not stop his knife until we have stopped scratching.
Then we have to stop him first.
And with your father and Momochi Sandayu, we stand a great chance.
Momochi Sandayu will
It's really
fight
foggy
us.
out.
Oda Nobukatsu will be finished by sunrise tomorrow.
By nightfall. Come, we are getting close. Ah, I believe this is the one. Take a closer look at that shrine. There.
I thought we were stopping at the spring.
There's something here. Is this your
Don't mind me adjusting my mic.
I hid it when I thought Iga would see peace for good. How wrong I was. But now, it is yours.
Mine?
Naoi, you are all Nagato has. It is why he protects you so. But when destiny comes to your door, you must answer. Blade first at times.
Thank you, Auntie Matsu.
Obaba, it is not safe. You are Nagato and Tsu's daughter.
Yes, my name is Nao.
Is that what the first we're hearing of her mother's name?
Simple as
Tsuyu?
Can you fight like your father?
He has trained me, but it is mostly for practice.
Then today will be your greatest test. When you're ready, get to the edge of Nagano Pass. Stay low. Do not attack until I give the order.
Will you be alright? Can you get back home?
Like you said, I can fend for myself. Fly forward like a dragonfly.
I believe that.
I am Igan too, no?
Goodbye, Auntie. I will be strong.
Sometimes I think the sound of me adjusting my microphone is louder than the game is right now. It's hard to balance the game sound. Cool setup. Oh, I can't go to the equipment screen. Now flashback me has the sword that I have in the future. Or the present? Present of the game. I wonder if these are always gonna like continue from the same point, or if they're like the memories in Breath of the Wild, where it's dependent on where you found them. I imagine for the sake of storytelling, if this is going to tell us what happened in the 2 years, you know, with the time skip, I imagine the idea is, you know, they want to pick up where it left off every time, so you don't get confused. And I don't have the hidden blade, so I'm just gonna let them pass. No, what?
Kagedora? The Oda clan are monsters.
I didn't see his body when she said no. Oh. It's like, it looks like I have a detection meter now.
What's happening? Why is this happening? I begged Chue for this. To fight just to kill? What have I done?
You know, that feels like a first for the series. I don't know how often, if ever, they've had a protagonist, you know, show their first kill and be like, oh, killing is not fun. Oh. I will always respect a story that remembers that, like, in real life, killing is not fun. You know? It's, you know, for sane people, it's really bad. It's the kind of thing that you live with. And it's a very strong bad memory to say.
I'm covered in blood.
And usually, like,
One
you
of us
know,
had to die. I had no choice.
See, there you go. That's the spirit. Should I... God, wait for them. Wait for them to go away. Like, usually murderers are the ones who don't have the part of their brain that's like, hey, don't kill again. This isn't fun. It doesn't feel good to take a life. And that's why they end up usually killing more. Because they don't feel it as a bad thing. Which, you know, I definitely wish that there was a way we could fix that in people, you know? Like, I don't mean to make it sound like those kinds of people are broken, but wish it was easier to treat conditions like that. To, you know, if someone is lacking empathy, wish we could just flip a switch and have them be like, oh, empathy, oh, I get it now. I think that would solve a lot of problems in the world if we could do that. But the brain's a difficult thing to study because, you know, we kind of need it. We can't just pull one out. It's not good. Should I kill this guy? Can I? No, I can't. Should I take the bridge or can I do water? Well, good to know it won't let me just crawl off a ledge into water.
Was that Momochi-san that you?
I feel like I gotta wait for this guy to stop searching. Glad he decided to stop crawling around in the grass right as he was about to find me. Oh, okay. His armor is very strong. Try the other button. Oh, that's not working either. Where if I had that ability, I would just kick you and run away. I think getting caught is supposed to be a bad thing. I'll run away. That's an acceptable move too sometimes. Oh, well, not when the memory won't let me. Excuse me. Nope, he's still on me. He knows. Ow! Okay, you can't parry when you're on the ground. I should have seen that coming.
What's happening? Why is this happening? I begged Jue for this. To fight just to kill? What have I done?
But yeah, like I was saying before, I respect a story that... And I respect this game's story for having that struggle. I feel like it's a very easy thing to glance over in fiction. I wonder if maybe I should climb somewhere. I don't see the grappling hook on her belt. I probably don't have it.
One of us had to die. I had no choice.
Wonder if there's maybe a different path I'm supposed to be taking. Yeah, there's a lot of guys over there. That guy goes away eventually, right? I don't think he was there before. But yeah, in fiction, You gotta give your character struggles, because if everything is easy, then it's kind of boring. I think that's a very, you know, a very simple, easy, and understandable struggle to give a character is struggling with having killed an enemy. Yeah, there we go. Is that? Yeah, there's still a guy over there. Can I cross here? Is this safe? It's got to dense trees, please. Okay, thank you.
Was that Momochi-san you?
Nice flip. Still unnecessary, but still cool. I'm actually kind of not sure what the meter, what the stealth meter means now. Oh, is that how visible I am, just in general?
If I have to kill again, I'll be ready.
So that guy died, but it's sure to be more.
I'm getting closer.
I saw you. Where'd you go? I just realized how much this is like a... like... the video game trope of like, oh, forced stealth segment. Oh, it's a video game that isn't normally a stealth game, and now suddenly it is one. Whoa! It's, you know, like Spider-Man on, you know, the PS4 Spider-Man game.
Are they everywhere?
Where, like, normally you're playing as Spider-Man, but then they have the segments where you're, like, you're Mary Jane, and you gotta sneak around, and it's not really that fun.
Just keep going.
But, you know, this is Assassin's Creed, so stealth is one way to play the whole game. I mean, Spider-Man has, you know, you could be stealthy in Spider-Man as well, which is awesome. It's a very cool game, and I like the stealth options. It's very satisfying. But this is not me playing as Mary Jane here. This is young Naoe. So, I could sidle? How'd I do that? This really is Wind Waker. I can armory crawl and I can sidle. But it just has that feeling of like, if I get detected, I instantly lose, just like forced stealth sections in games that aren't normally stealth. There they are, walking with their banners. Where do they put them when the fight starts? Where do they go? Okay, see, I was praising the blue before, but now that they're in the mountains, I feel like they should be wearing green. I vaguely remember that being a thing. It's like, you know, you have blue if you were going out at night, if you're going into the city, but then, like, if you're in the mountains... Oh, there's a Kusarigama! If you're in the mountains, you would want, like, green if you're going to be in a tree, or brown if you're going to be around rocks.
Why have we stopped?
This song. It sounds more like they're going to go surfing.
What are you waiting for? Attack! Attack!
Love the guy under the bridge, though. That was a cool attack. Because, like, if some guy is under the bridge and he's got a chain around your neck, like, what are you going to do? He's under the bridge. Oh, wait, Nobunaga's... Is that a different helmet that he was wearing before? It's got, like, antlers on it now. I don't think he had antlers before. That reminds me, I wanted to hear how Yosuke almost drowned in a lake or river. Now we're having a flashback where we see Naoe almost drown, or at least fall in a river. Boss fight! Ah! It's suddenly Sekiro. Or whatever whatever FromSoft game that was all about parrying. But I pressed B. Ow. Okay, I can see in her fighting style she does spin her blade around. She doesn't always fight underhanded. Ow. Come on, me, fight better. I can do better than that. Gotcha. I'm sure my rations would not take from my future rations, you know, present day non-flashback rations, but I didn't want to use it.
I killed him, Chichue. He was as big as a...
Are you hurt? Answer me!
This is not my blood.
You disobeyed me.
She obeyed my orders. I asked her to defend Iga.
She is my daughter!
Is she not Egan? Was Iga not attacked?
We had defense enough. Now I did not do as she was told.
You tell me to stay with Matsu, I stay with Matsu. Momochi-san you tells me to defend Iga, I defend Iga.
Now...
I do what I am told. I have never done anything less.
You killed this man.
Yes.
Formidable foe.
You have made Iga proud today, Naoe.
It's time to go home. The battle is over.
The battle is over, my friend. But the war has just begun.
And now back to the present. Wait, oh, that was... the loading screen tip looked important. When something is yellow, would have been nice to know. Little dogs. Pet the dog. Oh, I got a knowledge point from that. Wait, can I paint you? Can I paint? Or was that only for that section of game? Let me go spend my new point. If I press the right button. Unlock new skills by gaining knowledge points and accessing new knowledge ranks. Various activities reward knowledge points. And I believe it's just showing me the symbols that have the stuff that I do to get knowledge points. Okay. Oh. I didn't level up, I just got a knowledge point. So it's not like Valhalla where you do like a side activity and then it just gives you an upgrade point. I have to build my knowledge and then I can improve. Can I go interact with the shrine? It seems like a... Did he just go, whoa, a ninja? I was gonna say, this feels like a good place that you could go to blend in. Because if you were running from someone, they wouldn't expect you They wouldn't expect you to stop and start interacting with a shrine. They would expect you to be running. Kind of like how if you just sat on a bench, they would expect you to be sitting on a bench. I still think back to that one time I was at a convention. I was doing my Ezio cosplay, and I actually had an opportunity to be on a bench between two people. And like I kept sitting on benches and doing the pose Ezio does when he blends on a bench. Only one time someone actually knew what I was doing. Or at least any time. There was only one time someone asked to get a picture, at least. What is that drumming? Are those taiko drums? Oh, is this a place I'm not supposed to be? Is that why the stealth meter has popped up? Well, I don't think I can say that's a taiko drum because it could be a different kind of drum because it's at a different height. But that is a fort. There are people there. I don't know if there's any rewards. I feel like I got weirdly loud when I said the words part of rewards. It's like, rewards? I'm just gonna move on. I don't feel like there's a reason to do that. Also, so, okay, wait, so was it down for my horse? Yes, so it's down for horse. I forgot I went up to that shrine on my horse and then did not get back on. But up doesn't do anything right now. Stance change. Huh. I know what that's for. I just think it's interesting that it's labeled as stance change. What if there's anything worthwhile up that way? I know these games can be really big, but something about the way this game presents itself makes this world feel a lot bigger than the other games.
Oda's shadow grows longer with each passing day. Is anywhere safe?
Should I get involved? Should I? Hey guys, hey, ow, wait, am I getting hit? Wait. Like, hey, can I help? I kept pressing X. But yeah, something about the way this game, just like the way the camera is or something. I feel a lot smaller than I did in Odyssey, even if this game maybe isn't as big. Okay. I keep pressing X to dodge. I don't know if those were villagers or they just got mad at me because I hit the wrong person. But I would like to think I could help them if they were villagers.
Oda's shadow grows longer with each passing day. Is anywhere safe?
I think they're all getting marked as enemies. How about I just take the loot and run? That's also an option. Ow, okay. Oh, don't assassinate. I pressed B. The slower you move, the less noise you make. Makes sense. See if I can get you. Oh yeah, yellow assassination means target will survive. Red means you will kill the. Red means they will. The target will outright deny you. There. That's the tip I wanted to read earlier.
Oda's shadow grows longer with each passing day. Is anywhere safe?
How about I just let them sell the differences on their own? Because like I said, it's labeling all of them as enemies. And as far as I know, this game doesn't have a crime system, so if I can kill them, that means I don't get in trouble for it. I assume. So but I just let this play out as the storm rolls in. Oh, they got him. Oh, wait, these guys. Oh, they must be for the yellow flag, whatever that means. I don't remember what Nobunaga's flag looked like. They're gonna... Do you care? Man, it's really raining. You guys, you don't care. Is that Nobunaga's symbol? Okay. I think it was gonna fight me. Okay, none of the gun. No gun. None of that, please. Oh, I was waiting for a follow-up. No, you don't. See, that was the real ninja way to do that encounter. Is not to take them all on at once. It's to let them fight amongst themselves and thin their numbers that way. How is this candle still going? How? What kind of magic is this? It's a video game, that's the magic. I know why it didn't go out, but it's still funny. What is this? Oh, wait, I think I'm on the wrong side. Hello? Make an offering. Experience. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel small in this game. And it feels like a good thing. Like, there came a point in Odyssey where that world felt small, even though, you know, it's still big and it takes a while to get around if you just walk on foot. So there is something to be said for the world feeling small, despite not being small. But I don't know how big this game is, but it feels big. It feels big in a way that's realistic. You know, if I went to Japan and I was under all these mountains with all these big trees, I'd feel small. And even if Japan, like the landmass, you know, the size of the nation, could be considered small. I don't know if it is considered small, but I know compared to other places it's small. It would still feel big if you were there. Scale is a weird thing. Especially in fiction. You know, I think of was an overly sarcastic productions video. I think it was no, not Trope Talk, the other thing. Excuse me, what are you guys doing? Hello?
I can't let this stand.
It's none of your business, girl.
But yeah, I think it was what do they call the long ones? The Detailed Diatribe, that was it. Talking about multiverses. I think they had two of them actually, but one of them was you know, they talk about scale. You're safe, guy.
The soldiers' cruelty knows no bounds.
This isn't the first time they've harassed you?
Order's men grow vicious under the leader's power. Who am I to resist? I'm nothing but fodder for them.
I'll be on the lookout. For you and others like you.
Thank you, stranger.
And it is a thing that I think fiction should keep in mind, is like the idea of you can only go so big with a threat before it becomes incomprehensible to the viewer. It's what they were talking about in the Detailed Diatribe video was that, like, so often in like multiverse stories, it's like, oh, the entire universe, existence as we know it, is in danger. It's like, well, you know, it's a spectacle for stakes, but they don't hold a lot of meaning to the viewer.
Chichiue was alive. I only hope Tomiko's all right.
Oh, this is not the spot. Because, like, you know, we can only comprehend so much. Like, oh, if an entire city is in danger, we understand that. If we understand the world is in danger, it's a bit, you know, bit hard. That is everything. That is everything a human knows. If you threaten Earth, if you threaten the universe, that's not really that much more stakes than if Earth was in danger. At least under a setting where, you know, Earth is the only populated planet. Like, if you know, if it's Starfield and all the planets are colonized to some degree, then yeah, whatever. It doesn't mean anything to blow up Earth. It's just another planet. But when, you know, as you start to scale up a threat, it becomes kind of less impactful because it becomes incomprehensible to a point.
Tomiko.
Anyway, what was I talking about that got me on that point?
No. And Nagato? Come. I'll pour sake. May his spirit find peace.
Chichiue. I only wish I had seen their faces. Cowards, all of them.
What do you mean?
That night, the masked samurai. There are 11 more. They killed my father, the Onryo.
The masked man from Katano. I should have known he wasn't just some mad ronin. So there's more than one.
Many more.
Oh, she painted them?
They killed Nagato. You'll have to kill them all. Do you understand? Not just those that wear masks, but the people that surround them. The power that commands them.
I can't let them just walk away from this. I'll do whatever I must.
Don't hesitate, Naoe. This is the only way to set things right. Blood for blood.
Blood for blood.
You will need much then. Allies, supplies.
And a place to put them.
It's yours. Anything.
Are you sure?
Did your father ever tell you why my bones ache in the weather? Why my strength fades so quickly?
No.
War. Years ago. Between daimyo whose faces I'd never seen. Powerful men who fought to rule my land, but never set foot in it. Their soldiers killed everyone. My family, neighbors, left my mangled body in the dirt. Left me to burn as our fields turned to ash.
But why? You weren't the enemy.
We were in the way. The last thing I heard, after my husband's screams fell silent, was laughter. Our lives meant nothing. These people don't care about us. So every scrap I have in this world is yours, Naoe. As long as you promise to make them suffer.
I'll have to make changes to the place.
Then it is time to start gathering supplies.
Oh, and then suddenly my hat popped on my head. Building a hideout. Hideout rooms can be built and upgraded using resources. Okay, where? What am I doing? Bundles are scattered around the homestead. Okay. So I gotta find the bundles first. Right? Wait, hang on. Okay, I thought Eagle Vision would help. But yeah, I remembered what got me on that train of thought. It was scale. Yeah, you know, as Dragon Ball goes on, I think something it's definitely lost is sense of scale. You know, no, there's no surprise, I feel. I think everybody knows Dragon Ball is kind of silly. It's trying to be serious, but then it's like, oh, it's just Goku getting another hair color when he powers up. And like, oh, the universe. No, wait, no, this time it's multiple universes. They're all at stake if Goku doesn't win this fight. Like, so I think it's important to remember. And I don't feel like every piece of fiction has lost this. You know, it's not like.
It's a humble beginning, but we'll need a lot of foundation to make that mountain Stu always told me about.
Is that what they want me to find? Yeah, I don't feel like every piece of fiction has forgotten about scale. But I just think it's an important thing to remember, is that, like, just remember to keep the stakes something the viewer understands. Okay, is that all I needed? There's more. You know, that's something I like to keep in mind with my own fiction as well, stuff I write. I tend to not threaten the entire world. I don't find those stakes very exciting.
That's enough stone.
Oh yeah?
Build, I guess.
We're at more stones. You can't stop me. This isn't Starfield where all the resources have weight. Like literally weight in your inventory that if you collect too much, you're weighed down and you can't run. Actually, you can in Starfield. They just it draws from basically your stamina whenever you move. Or move at full speed. I think that's a better way to do it. I like how they did it. But this is not that. Customize and improve your entire base of operations. Building new rooms unlocks various advantages and will improve your overall hideout level, granting you even more bonuses. Use the build menu to place new rooms or decorations. Note that some natural cosmetics are affected by the changing seasons. Oh, some natural cosmetics are affected by changing seasons. For example, trees may lose their leaves or grow flowers, depending on what time of year it is. We're still not going to introduce you to changing seasons, but we'll just hint that that's a mechanic. Use A on buildings allows you to move, upgrade, or customize or destroy them. I'm just trying to see how much space I have to play with here. There's a lot of land. What is that? Is there like a little campfire over there? I like that this is supposed to be like I'm looking at a model on a table. Waterfalls are real. Never mind the light that I think might be a campfire. I want to see more games like actually play into like a tabletop aesthetic with like, you know, actually making it look like tabletop figures. I really think Fire Emblem or some other like strategy game like that. I'm sure there are plenty of like non-Fire Emblem strategy games that have done it. But like I want to see Fire Emblem do an aesthetic where it looks like you're, you know, when the battle is zoomed out and you're looking everything from a distance, that they look like figures on a table planning the war. And then, you know, when it zooms in, it could be as, you know, anime graphics as however much it wants. But just when you zoom out, it'd be cool if they look like little figures. I don't know what they did in the last game, but I remember seeing Three Houses and thinking like, why are they still sprites? Like not even like in a like. Hang on, what am I doing here? Am I just upgrading the house? Yeah, not even like I feel like they could be doing more more with the field sprites or graphics instead of just having them look like they've always looked. Like having them be like, if they want to still be 2D on the zoom out view, then at least have them be like really well animated, like hand drawn graphics, like Skullgirls type deal. That'd be cool. Supposed to upgrade the stable? Is that what they want me to do? I don't have the materials. Right? Wait, hang on. No, yeah, I can't even afford level 1. No, it says prior upgrade needed. No, it is level 1. What am I building then? What do they want me to build? Connectable room. A hub to manage Kakurega safe houses all over Japan. Upgrading makes them more efficient. You can also refill your scouts. Acquire a scout. Kakurega grant fast travel, seasonal contracts, and supplies. Well, it looks like this is what they wanted me to gather resources for, so I suppose this is the thing to build. And it's connectable, so why don't I connect it? Because it doesn't want me to. Wait. What? There we go. But why won't you? Oh, I could do over there. I don't like how that looks. We're not in Valhalla anymore. We don't have to build long houses. We can build them like this too. Which I guess can still kind of look like a longhouse, but less Nordic-y longhouse. And I suppose that's all I can do. Kind of reminds me of Assassin's Creed 3. When Achilles has the paintings of all the targets in his basement.
Junjiro! Sorin!
My apologies for our unannounced arrival.
How did you know where I was gonna be? Did I say where I was going?
I had thought I was doing some good by staying at Maki no Odera. But your fiery spirit showed me that, in truth, I was hiding, sinking my roots too deep in the mountain soil.
But where will you go? What will you do?
A pilgrimage, I think. A slow one if these old bones have any say.
And I've come to stay with you.
He hasn't ceased talking about you since the moment you left.
Please, I'll help. I could cook, do chores, feed the horses.
How did you know I have horses? I don't think she's gonna be happy with me saying this, but I see no reason to turn him away.
Whatever that is.
Really?
I'll take care of him.
Yatta!
So we're taking in strays now, are we?
You were the one who said we needed allies. Think of Junjiro as our first recruit.
Don't touch that.
Sorry.
Will you be alright?
You don't believe me capable of a pilgrimage, then?
I guess you've proven me wrong before.
Do take care of him. You two are more alike than you know.
What is this? Here. This mark.
That one was wounded. My father sliced off his ear in the melee.
There's a man in Sakai rumored to have lost an ear some months ago. I hear his men have clashed with Kyonyo and his monks at a temple, somewhere in southeast Setsu.
Monks?
Survivors from Honganji, the Ikoiki. Kyonyo is their leader now. Maybe he could give you information.
Anything else?
The Teppo. What are those etchings?
Gold, I think. Even in the moonlight alone, I could still see them.
And you can also see that guy
Never knew a Teppo
lost
could
an ear.
shine like that.
Even though I didn't see that in the cutscene, it was like had the camera closer than now I was.
None other. Someone in Sakai will lead you to this gun. Follow your instincts. Sakai is a big city now, full of danger, yes, but also allies. Eyes open for those who might help our cause.
Right.
And if you're near the blacksmith shops, find Heiji. Looks like a bear, forges like a master. He owes me a favor.
I will track down who we're looking for, wherever they're hiding.
Speaking of blacksmiths, makes me wonder if this is the right era for Masamune, the legendary swordsmith, who, like, every freaking legendary katana is named after. Looking at you, Chrono Trigger. The objectives menu, to track your objectives, or activities. Because it wasn't that redundant. The League? New targets and quest givers are revealed as you explore Japan and meet new people. Complete target investigations and quest givers' tasks to progress in your main objectives. Tracking a quest will guide you towards its objective. You can explore the area on your own or use scouts to help reveal key locations. Huh. So I can kind of just find them on my own. I don't need the story to necessarily give me permission, I guess. That's the guy with the funny mask. The fool has only ill fortune to bestow on others, and now is no exception. Looks like he gives me a level 14 sword if I beat him, so probably too high level for me. Ooh! Kusarigama! I know I'm not leveled enough to get it, but I will be soon. 35. That's probably the leader. Oh, the mask leader of the... Okay. 25. 8. It sounded like they want me to go to her next. But the level begs to differ. The Kusarigama also tempts me away from it. And then there's a guy, that guy. Dead. Was waiting for me to look at it before it updated. Now I am on personal journey of self-discovery. Or self-exploration to discover her true destiny in life. Okay, so yeah, I guess they're not the Brotherhood right now. They're the League, and our enemy are the Ghosts. It lets me fast travel to these locations. Not really sure. I'm not sure if it's saying I can have multiple hideouts or if I have just the one. This is making me think just the one. Asuka goes on a personal journey of self-discovery and self-atonement. What does he have to atone for? Attack at the village? Can I? Kind of makes me wonder if this is the menu that I use to switch between the two characters. I guess the time will come. What is this? Oh, is that the... Oh, yeah, that's the meditation kind of thing. I probably shouldn't call it meditation because she called it Kujikiri. It may be a distinct form of meditation, or it may not be meditation and just something that looks like it. I don't know. I'm still not even sure she has an ocarina. Weston, Setsu, Gunsmith, Central Sakai. In the Firearm District. Or... Oh, yeah, I guess, okay. See, these guys have quests coming off of them. The rest don't. So I guess that's kind of the distinction. I can only go after them if I have that thread to pull on. Which I currently don't have, but it sounds like I can find it if I explore enough or if I send out scouts. So that's cool. Yeah, I want to go after this guy. I want that Kusarigama. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, that quest reward is different. Well, okay, I guess it's going to be entire quest line, not just do one quest and then kill the guy. I should have known it would not be that easy, but still, it's kind of threw me off. It's like, do I not get Kusarigama if I can go find him? If I do the first quest? It does give me new armor, makes me wonder. Yeah, they're good. I'm going to ignore what they were saying about going after the, the gun first. Or the golden teppo. Yeah, go after the wounded first. Try to get that cool weapon. Okay. I didn't realize I ever had 2 different katanas. Whether on the attack or in a more defensive position, the katana is a very well-rounded weapon in a warrior's arsenal. It's one of the few edged weapons that could be used as both a sword and a shield. Is it? Like, that's not unheard of for someone to block with their sword. Few edge weapons that can be used as both a sword and shield, allowing wielders to overcome most combat situations. Properly timed attacks can stagger enemies, providing opportunities for meticulous strikes. Swift hands make the katana perfect for counterattacks and parrying. I feel like that's coming at that from a gameplay perspective, not from a historical, actual real-world combat perspective. Because you can block with any sword. That's not a unique quality for the katana. Like, I know there are people out there who swear the katana is the best sword. But weapons are weapons. And I don't think there's necessarily one true best weapon. As much as those katana people want you to believe it's the katana. Personally, I like the argument that I forget what kind of sword it is. I'm more of a straight sword guy. Like the hand and a half, I don't know, with a nice cross guard. Efficient in both attacking and defending. This large katana is the samurai's deadliest and most well... Oh yeah, I get that. I guess that would be Yosuke's katana. Whatever he was fighting with. Samurai's deadliest and most well-rounded weapon allows them to quickly dispatch enemies in their path. Rapid strikes can disable and execute single targets, while devastating sheathed attack catches enemies off guard. Precise timing maximizes this blade's effectiveness as it shatters armor and pierces hearts. Yeah, that definitely sounds more like it's describing its gameplay purpose. And then kunai. Belying its humble tool-centric origins, likely as a kind of field-working spade. Yeah, see, like... Actually, now I feel like I forgot to mention that, like, oh yeah, kunai typically weren't thrown. They were more like a digging tool. Now I doubt I actually said that. The kunai is a versatile and deadly weapon in the right hands. Its sturdy pommel and sharp leaf-shaped blade make it an excellent throwing projectile, perfect for flinging death from the shadows. See, I think I've had... It wasn't mine, but I've had in my hand I think it was a replica kunai based on how they look in Naruto. And I remember it being chunky. It is a big thing. And kind of more like a spike with a handle. So I suppose this version of the kunai is more blade-like. I don't know. I'm giving this game the benefit of doubt and saying this is probably more historically accurate than Naruto. I don't think anyone is looking at Naruto for historical accuracy. In fact, kind of the opposite. If you try to look up something that Naruto based itself on, typically you would get the Naruto answer instead of the real-life answer that it was based on, but, that's kind of just a problem with fiction and naming things after real-life things, and then you Google the real-life thing, and it's like, did you mean the fiction? Anyway, what's in my inventory? Okay, now I got new clothes. I like this. It looks a little more streamlined. See, this looks a little bulky. This looks a little more comfortable, a little more fancy. I'm losing out on health, but this is a marginal increase though. I think I would rather have the health, honestly. Is this... I don't have trinkets. Oh. That's not what I thought that would do. I don't know why I thought hide gear would be like I want the option that was in the other games where you can set the cosmetic, set the appearance to something other than what the piece of equipment you're wearing actually looks like. Because they had that in Mirage. That was the thing. You could, you had the armor that had the stats to it, the bonuses, and then you had the cosmetics section. I want that. Because, like I said, the health bonus to this, I feel like is better. But I like how the other outfit looks better. I also like that they're both green, so I guess I'm just supposed to be wearing green right now. I suppose that this is, Oh, there's a saddle page, too. Yeah, I suppose this works like the other games where horse is just cosmetic. No one horse is better than the other. I don't think I have other weapons to equip. Do you want katana you already have equipped? Or katana you already have equipped? Those are your two categories. Okay, I'm looking at stats here. Maybe I should mouse over them. So health, obviously. Not sure what that is. And then skill damage? Yeah, I don't have a perk point, so I don't know what that one means. Can I craft kunai? Or is this just to remember how they work? I want to say a thing about like, oh, this doesn't look like the little health pellets, the little ration pellets that Ninja made. But I don't know, that could be a different kind of Ninja food there. Different type of ration. But I remember seeing the little, it's like they look like not Milk Duds, but the Whoppers. That's the candy I'm thinking of. They look like Whoppers, but they're apparently like, nutritious rations rather than candy that is not nutritious and is not really a ration. But okay, now I got a bag. I got a bunch of resources. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end there. Where's the... Yeah, there's save. Okay. I like how my previous attempt to play this game doesn't show up because I never saved. I only had autosaves to go off of. So there we go. Now I have an actual manual save. I can enjoy this game now that I have it installed on the correct type of drive. So thanks for watching. I'll see you Wednesday. Bye. I was resisting the urge to say, see you Wednesday when we play more. Like, yeah, that's what we do. We play more. See you Wednesday. That's all I need to say. Bye.